It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Well, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff, now Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play fake, it's Love. Cut by Jacobs. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here, following the penalty. Pushing for the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on first down, Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. They send a man in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
These aren't the plays that will leave highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now with certainly 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Love from the gun. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Crosses midfield, still going. And they kick across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Finds his man. It's Crab. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And he's got a free play here. This one taken in by Kraft. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Jacobs running behind center. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers break the tie here in the first. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They give up the gut to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Going run again with Jacobs. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Wheeler to send it flying for the Packers. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith on 1st down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Staying with Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love now to throw. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. To a good play into a great play. Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Ball at the 33 for first down. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Wilson again. And it's a gain on the run, down to the 23. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They'll go right back to Wilson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing, Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Seahawks offense running out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they had that one contained right at the line. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Has him on the quick hitter. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And again, it's Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this 3rd down play. From the gun, Smith. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A give to Wilson up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Packers looking for a bigger lead before the break. Shotgun now for Love. The coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Love from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Smith to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Metcalf there to bring it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Pressure comes. Smith. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running back sent in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Smith. He finds Fant. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Walker now from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Toss play. This is Walker. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They're now set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Charbonnet with the catch. And this one does not go far.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Play fake, it's Love. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw it on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 43. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave a quarterback dead in the water vulnerable against the defense will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. Love out of the shotgun. This finds Dobbs. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Connects with feint. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action safety gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's Kurt Metcalf. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith on first down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by 12.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. Sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. And this one won't be caught. We'll get a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers go up by 19. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Smith. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Back to the air, it's Smith. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he makes the break. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Their punter making his way out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He breaks the tackle. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better, as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love. Taken in by Dobbs. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
Love from the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Takes the handoff, now Love. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Walker hauls it in. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now Smith. Escapes the pocket. He'll step up, and there he goes. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. And it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He finds Fant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Smith finds Bobo. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. throwing is Smith. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Smith. This throw is caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Third and 4 coming up now. Smith setting the throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And again, it's Smith. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And this one's only forward to about the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
The home teams and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Smith on 1st down. He's got it at the 6. It's a Seattle touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. In there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Play fake, it's Love. Vacates quickly, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. The home team's back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 16. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Smith on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Walker. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks need to score quickly. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. From the gun, Smith. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their...
Touchdown, Seattle! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Jacobs running left. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, third down. Setting up to pass. Cut by Jacob. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Walker holds it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Seattle.